If you got spirit, spirit got you.
What up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel, Dap Universal. I'm Dap. So we're gonna just keep it simple and kind of old school. I'm not doing none of the fancy visuals today. Not because I'm lazy, not because I don't love them, because I just want to reconnect with y'all on like I want to see how it feels to just like reach in and connect with y'all like almost like on a one-on-one level on how men view you. That's what we're doing, how men view you. Old school one, a good one. All you got to do if you're new here is pick a pile, pick an image with your third eye, not your first or second eye, whatever you are called to, and that image will be in the timestamps below connected to that reading. Some people watch the whole thing. Some people watch all the piles and they get something out of them, but that's just up to you if you have the time, if you have the desire. But please like the video. That does a lot for me. That's a great way of exchange of energy. Subscribe to the channel if you are not, if you're interested in this kind of content. And always remember that I am here for you. You can book a personal reading by clicking the link in the description. There are plenty to choose from, different price points. I get back to you within 48 hours with your personalized reading. I do follow-ups and we have a lot of fun. I also go live all the time if you want like a quick reading if you catch me live. But that's all I got for you. I don't want to bore you. I love y'all. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you for clicking this video. Thank you for helping me keep just doing what I do, and I'm so grateful. But I will see you over there. Bye for now.
If you got spirit, spirit got you.
What up, pile number one? We're looking at how do men view you, both romantic and platonic. We're gonna be using two different decks. I'm keeping it I'm going back to my roots, old school, just a little bit. I love my fancy visuals, but I thought it would be cool just to kind of sit here like face to face, like it's just me and you, and just do this reading. So let's just get into it. So we're gonna be looking at the platonic men first, just how they view you. Take what resonates, leave it don't. How do platonic men view pile number one? We have justice. You could be a Libra. Don't have to be. I'm seeing someone who is very fair, or someone who may even work in the legal system, or someone who knows the law. Someone who is also maybe a mediator or a peacemaker with the Five of Swords and Justice. You're like the person, like men see you as somebody, like say if you have a group of male friends or if you work around men, they see you as the person who has to like make a decision, calm things down, help compromise things. It could be like working at HR. I don't know, it's the energy of like having to play middleman. And you may do that in your personal relationships as well. Like have to play the peacemaker. But you're good at it. I see the Eight of Swords in reverse. You try not to get stuck in a certain mindset, and I think that's what helps you. Men see you as somebody who doesn't stay stuck, or like if you have an idea and you're like you're sure on it. If there's some evidence or someone can talk you into seeing a better way, you don't get stuck doing the same old stuff. You'll shift into what's better. So it's like people see you as innovative, or better yet, more adaptive. And so they trust you. That's why I think you're good at maybe like handling people, especially men. You also have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Some men feel like you put them out in the cold a little bit, or you give them the show colder, or like you don't pay them any attention. Men want attention from you. Platonic men, even platonic men, your friends, they want attention from you for some reason. And it's like sometimes you make them feel like they can't have it, or they don't get it, or maybe just don't notice. I see you very much of a very free-spirited person. Maybe more of a woman's woman. Maybe you don't have like a whole lot of male friends. I can see that for some of y'all in this particular file. So you may just not even notice. But what about in your romantic life? What about romantic men? How do romantic men view you? This is your exes, your situationships, men who are just attracted to you, all this stuff. So how would they view you? How do men view you currently in your romantic life? I see the Two of Swords. Someone's trying to make a choice between you and somebody else. Who wants to be in that situation? I mean, I guess we all get in that situation. If you're dating, then that comes with the territory. Like, you know, you're gonna be dating around. Somebody may catch your attention. You may, you know, go with one person over the other, and it's no hard feelings. But it feels like somebody may be juggling you, or someone's trying to make a decision on whether or not they want to pick you or somebody else. I see the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So you could be dealing with a Capricorn. See the Eight of Wands in reverse. Communication slows down. So this is a message for somebody specific. Some man is, I would say, not playing you, but maybe juggling you, or trying to make a decision on whether or not you're going to be the best thing for them. And in reality, what they're doing is like, it's coming across as playing hard to get, or like maybe hot and cold, because I see them pulling back. I see them not being consistent. I see them not necessarily nurturing and taking care of you. And maybe that's just a pattern that you just attract. They can also talk about those men that you just kind of attract. Those type of men who don't know what they want. How many of you the world? Somebody sees you as completely come into yourself. So maybe an older lover, like from the past, they see you as completely stepped into yourself, into your energy, and fully grown. And even if you don't feel like it, some men see you as miles away from how you used to be, like you've grown up. You may have made a home for yourself. You may have gotten married. You may have been married before. It's like something about like your past lovers see you as an elevated version of yourself. And that's what I got for you. Bottom of the deck, we have the Hierophant. If you're not married, you will get married soon. I don't know who this for. Engaged, married. Someone's going to get married soon. Put it in the comments. Let me know how that resonates for you. Remember, guys, I love you. You can always book a personal reading for me. I mean, from you. For you, from me. Is that what I'm trying to say? Anyway, we can have a kiki. We can have a one-on-one. Go real deep into whatever you would like. Click the link in the description. Pick your reading. There are lots to choose from. I do deep dives. But remember this. I love you. Be kind to each other. Be nice. Blessed. And remember, if you got spirit, what spirit got you? Blessings in all we do.
Blessings in all we do. Blessings in all we do.
What up, pile number 2? We're going to be looking at how do men view you. Just the classic, old school. Not a lot of fancy visuals. Even though I like my fancy visuals, I just wanted to bring it back and just give you something more here and authentic and present for you, because I know some of y'all like that. But let's just get into it. We're going to be looking at the platonic man and the romantic man. We'll be using 2 different decks. We'll be using this regular tarot deck. For your platonic man, how are they viewing you in the moment? You don't have to be necessarily into men for this to work. This is just how they are viewing you. You don't have to take it as truth if it doesn't fit. Take what resonates, leave what don't. Alright, I see the 4 of Swords. They see you as calm, cool, and collected. Maybe the person who kind of calms other people down. Like maybe you have your friends or platonic men, family members. They may call you when they have something going on or something like that. When there's chaos in their life, because you seem to know the answers. When they can't hear their higher voice or their higher self or their intuition, you can. So you're the intuitive one in your group, whether it's your family or whatever. People kind of call you just even if they don't believe in the psychic thing or believe in intuition or whatever. It's like they know that you got something that lets them know that you know more than what you should, in their opinion. Like you always just know. I see the Queen of Cups on the bottom of the deck. I see the Ace of Pentacles. You have a gift. So a lot of the platonic men in your life see you as having a gift. So you may be a psychic. You may be a healer, an intuitive, or something like that. It may be out in the open. People believe that that's who you are. People come to you. I also see an energy of the Hermit. So you don't spend a whole lot of time. I think you spend a lot of time to yourself. You may also may have a strong relationship with your father, or a special relationship with your father figure, maybe an uncle or something like that, who guides you, who gives you good advice, like an older man. With the Ace of Swords in reverse, especially when your own mind is like, I think you're very intuitive, and I think you're very good at connecting to like what the truth is, but sometimes it's hard to see the forest for the trees. It's hard to see your own stuff. So I think you have like a mentor or something like that that kind of guides you and lets you know when your own lens is foggy, when your perception is a little bit off. And we all need that, but that comes up for you. They see you as still learning, brilliant, sharp-minded, and want to see you grow even further than that. They may see you as a little bit imbalanced sometimes. Somebody like a father figure, they may see you as a little bit imbalanced. Maybe you drink too much. Maybe they may think you smoke. Maybe you do something that they don't approve of. But it's your life and they respect it. More so than you think. Even if they give you hell about it. More so than you think. For platonic men at work, I see something about strong energy at work. So men notice you at work. You maybe work in a place where there's a lot of men, more men than say women or something like that. The Three of Swords. There's a heartbreak. Okay, so there are men at your job that have interest in you. I know this is platonic, but they come up as co-workers, but they can't have you, boo. They can't have you. It makes them feel a certain type of way. You may be getting special treatment, bad treatment, good treatment. They may take it out on you in different ways. But this devil card just keeps wanting to come out. You have a hold on somebody. Somebody has a strong crush on you at work. It may be one person, it may be several people, but yeah, in the Wheel of Fortune, it's like you're everything to them, and it's a really weird thing. Death comes up as well. You may not have to deal with them for too long. They may leave, you may leave, but there's some strong energy of like maybe a platonic coworker who really wants to be more than just that. But that's just for somebody. Take what resonates. Let's look at the romantic stuff. What's going on in your love life, or how do romantic men view you? Whoop. See the Page of Wands. Alright. It sees a free spirit, a hothead sometimes, a child at heart, a little bit playful. They see you as the type that curious and into doing new things, maybe even especially in the bedroom. Maybe very in tune with your body. Also see the Four of Swords. Alright, so you're just a calming person. You calm down your lovers, you calm down, you're just a calming person in general. You may have you may just have a peaceful energy about yourself. Even the men who are romantically interested in you find a very peaceful energy about you, even though you have this childlike curiosity, or like this very beautiful connection to your inner child. It's almost like an innocence, but not an innocence, because I think you get a little freaky deaky, but it's like, I don't know, you get what I'm saying. I hope you get what I'm saying. It's a very lovely energy. And that's how I see you. I see the Queen of Wands in reverse. Some of them think that you're a thotty hottie. Some of y'all may be very conventionally attractive, and people get the wrong idea and think that you're easy. And they get real disappointed when they find out that A, you either have a man, or you expect somebody to step to you like a man and celebrate you and not treat you like a piece of meat, like the King of Swords would. You want a real connection. You want a real man. And they may get caught up and just think like, oh, you just trying to. They may look at you. They may get you fucked up because of how you look, is what I'm saying. And that's just how dudes are. Also seeing the King of Cups. There's also someone in your life, or somebody that could be in your life, and it could be that coworker that really wants to get to know you more, be an emotional thing to lean on. I think someone has a real strong crush on you, pal number 2. I don't know what. That's your message. Sound up in the comments, let me know how this resonated. If this resonated, leave me a purple heart. Share the video. Like the video. Remember, you can always book a personal reading if you need one. If you want to go get a deep dive. Spend a little time with Dap. I'm here for you. Click the link in the description. Remember, I love you to pieces. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. And remember, if you got spirit, what spirit got you? Blessings in all we do. Bye. What up, pile number 3? We're doing an old-fashioned, no visuals needed, just straight out the gate. Whatever I pull. How do men view you currently right now in your energy? We're gonna look at platonic men and romantic men, just men in general. You don't have to necessarily be into men for this to work, but I bet you probably are. So when it comes down to your platonic men, how do they view you? And we'll be using 2 different decks, by the way. This will be romantic. Alright. Alright, so you have the Devil. Okay. You also have the 7 of Cups in reverse. You have the 5 of Swords in reverse. Bottom of the deck, the 10 of Wands. You have some maybe interesting or chaotic relationships with men. Maybe men that you try to be friends with, and maybe they end up wanting more than friendship, and you'll be like, no, friend zone. You like a temptation to them. It's almost like they can't leave you, they can't go away, but it's like it's almost like an addiction. So that's like for like friendship type men. You have this effect on men to make them want you, and you not wanting them makes them want you even more, and it's kind of like annoying. Clarify that. The Five of Pentacles in reverse, because someone always feels left out in the cold. Someone sometimes they may blow up or talk to you crazy or come at you like in a way like, where is this even coming from? It's because they like you. More platonic men who aren't maybe like into you like that, like maybe say friends, family members, that kind of thing. They think that you don't know what you want. You have a hard time making decisions. You have a lot of options. But they say that you always think that the grass is greener on the other side, and you ruin opportunities for yourself. Not just with love, but just in things in general. They want the best for you, but they feel like you don't choose the best options for yourself because you don't see the greatness all the time. The Star in reverse, they want you to have more faith in yourself, is what platonic men are saying about you or how they feel about you. The Five of Swords comes up as well. Someone wants to apologize, maybe a father figure, maybe a father figure with the King of Wands. A brother, a Leo, a friend, somebody like that. It can even be a child, an older child for somebody. They want to apologize. It's a male. For disrespecting you, for lying to you, for getting caught doing something. They want to apologize. This is platonic though, not romantic. Let's see, what we got going on for your romantic situations. Like, how do men view you romantically? We have Strength in reverse. With the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. That's the negative energy. Okay, well, how else do men view you? We have the Sun in reverse. Okay, so we got some haters. You got some haters who like you. It's like, I think you have a low tolerance for BS or something like that. And you real quick to be like, if I don't have time for it, then I'm just not going to deal with it. I don't see you staying in situations longer than you really need to. The Three of Wands, you always have they think you always have a plan B or something like that. The King of Wands in reverse as well. You attract men who have like maybe low self-esteem, and they try to like maybe manifest that as like, say, power struggles, or like, say, being controlling. But they see you as not weak, but a little bit too strong or a little bit too headstrong, and the timing is always off. It's almost like, say, it's like when they think they're doing good or they think things are great, you really like pissed off and probably ready to go, and it's like you don't communicate your frustrations very well. I don't think you put up with bullshit very well, but I also don't think that you like cause a lot of conflict. You kind of like sweep it under the rug. It's like, if you don't know what's wrong, then you'll never know what's wrong, and that's it. And some other romantic interests men think of you as a little bit into yourself. They may see you as a little bit into yourself because maybe you have high standards. They may see you as uppity, whatever. Some of them may see you as a little bit nervous. And the Five of Cups, sometimes you're sad. Sometimes in your relationships you become sad. Maybe you deal with depression, and sometimes they don't know how to make it better. And because sometimes maybe it's not their job to make it better. You know, sometimes we all just get into those moments. But maybe you're a depressive person every once in a while. And I think your romantic partner is kind of like are affected by that sometimes. So this is a message. But the Three of Wands says, like, they always see you as having a plan B, always looking ahead. I'm always wanting to know what's next. Sometimes to your detriment. Sometimes to the point where like they freeze. But that's what I got for you. That's how men are viewing you in the moment right now. Take it with a grain of salt. Y'all know not to let a YouTube tarot reader like determine who you are and what your life is. But we're just here to guide, support, and love you. And if you want a personal reading, you can just book one in the description below. Thank you. I love you for spending some time with me today. And remember, guys, if you got spirit, what spirit got you? Blessings in all we do.